morning, all of you. Today we are going to take geography subject, and our topic is rock and rock types. In the previous lesson, you must have learned about the rock types. One type of rock we have already finished. Today we are trying to cover the other type of the rock. So let's get started. So today's subject is geography. Topic is rocks and rock type. Students, we find there are different types of rocks which are available on the earth. They may be of different colors, different shapes. So these rocks are mainly categorized into three types. The first one is igneous rock, the second one is metamorphic, and the third one is sedimentary rock. So let's learn all these three types of rocks in detail. Okay, first we will see what is igneous rocks. Let's understand the meaning of the word igneous. The word igneous means fire. This will help us remember how they are formed. Okay, when the word igneous comes in your mind, you should know the meaning of that word, that is fire. Always keep this in your mind. Igneous means fire. These are rocks that are formed from magma that has cooled and hardened. Then what is magma? Now see in the picture, here is the volcanic eruption. This photo is of volcanic eruption. You must have watched the video of volcanic eruption. And the volcanic erupts and lava spills out onto the earth. This is hot lava. This is molten lava. And it spills, वो बाहर आ जाता है, onto the earth after the period of some time. I mean many years. After the many years, it takes a lot of time. As the time passes, this lava, this molten lava, cools down and hardens, and this turns into igneous rocks. Okay, now see the cycle of this igneous rock, how it is formed. Volcano erupts and the lava spread on the earth. The volcano erupts and the lava spread on the earth here. After a period of some time, it cools down and hardens. And then it turns into an igneous rock. This is how igneous rock is formed. Now, I will give you one simple example from our kitchen. You must have seen this ice tray. Okay. When we fill this tray with the water and put it in the freezer, what happens then? After an hour, it will get a cube of ice. It's originally in melted form, that is water. But after an hour, it becomes hard and it turns into an ice cubes. So this is how igneous rock is formed. Previous, it is molten lava, and when it cools down, after that it turns into a rock, and that rock is called as igneous rock. So you understand this process first of turning water into ice cubes. Similarly, igneous rock turns from lava, magma to the igneous rock. Now let's see in deep igneous rock how it forms. Molten rock cools and becomes solid. Some igneous rocks form when magma below the surface slowly cools and hardens. Some of the igneous rocks are when magma below the surface of the earth slowly cools down and it becomes hard. Some igneous rocks form when lava erupts from the volcano and quickly cools. These are the two processes: when magma cools slowly and when magma cools quickly. Some of the rocks form when the magma cools slowly, and some of the igneous rocks forms when magma cools quickly. So these are the two processes of forming igneous rock. How to identify this igneous rock? Now see, igneous rocks contain minerals randomly arranged in crystals. This igneous rock has some crystals, small particles, like crystals, like particles, like a diamond. We see the shape. When we see the diamond, it has different crystal. It is crystallized. So like that, it is also arranged in crystals. If the rock has small crystals, this means that it had rapidly cooled. When we find it has a small crystals, that means ki it is rapidly, quickly cooled down. If the rock has large crystals, big crystals, it means that it cooled slowly deep down within the crust without ever reaching the surface. These large crystal rocks we find in the crust of the earth, deep down below the crust or below the earth, within the crust, that we don't find on the surface of the earth. And the rock which has a small crystals, which means that is rapidly, quickly cooled down, that we sometimes find on the surface of the earth. Now see the examples of common igneous rocks कौन से है? So that one is granite. So this type of rock is called as granite, and granite is one of the example of igneous rock. Basalt. This is the second example of igneous rock. Basalt is an example of igneous rock. There are two examples I have shown you here. Granite and the basalt. Now let's see the second type of rock, that is sedimentary rocks. Look at the word sedimentary. What word do you see in it? Okay. Now let's see the meaning of the word sedimentary. When we bifurcate this word, if you said sediment, then you are right. Sediment. Then what is mean by sediments? The sediments are small pieces of dirt, sand, mud, and clay. Sediments means what? Small pieces of dirt, sand, mud, and clay. Sedimentary rocks are formed when these sediments pile up on each other. Pile up means layered. Now you can see there are so many layers here. When sediments pile up, this sand, dirt, mud, clay, when they pile up, means it's layered on each other for thousands or even millions of years. It took a lot of time period to form this type of rock, sedimentary rocks. The pressure from the sediments above turns the material on the bottom into the sedimentary rocks. It needs pressure from the above and the bottom, which turns the material into and forms the layers into the rocks. Layers of the rocks, and these rocks are called sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks mainly are layered like a sandwich. You can find over here there are different layers of the rocks, and sediment means piece of dirt, sand, mud, and clay. All these layered up and forms a sedimentary rocks. Now I'll give you one more example of this sandwich. Now you can see this sandwich. There are different layers of the sandwiches. We put cheese, tomato, onion, and pieces of the bread. We layered it, and after that we get a sandwich. So like that, sedimentary rocks has layered of mud, clay, and sand. Over a period of time, over a long period of time, because of the pressure, it forms, and that's we called as sedimentary rocks. The first one we have seen, that is igneous. I have given you an example of ice cube. That is water turn into ice cubes. Like that, magma turns into igneous rock. The second one is the second example for now the second type is sedimentary rock, and the example I have given you here, sandwich. When the sand, mud, clay, all this pile up, and because of the pressure, it get layered, and we got sedimentary rock. So simply in your mind you have to keep in mind sandwich for sedimentary and the ice cubes for the igneous, so you can understand it properly. Now let's see how sedimentary rocks are formed. Layers of sediments are deposited at the bottom of the seas and lakes. Bottom of the seas, under the water, and lakes. Over millions of years, the layers get compressed, pressed, pressurized by the layers above. The salts that are present in the layers of the sediment start to crystallize out as the water is squeezed out. This salt help to cement the particles together. How to identify the sedimentary rock? Identification of sedimentary rock. Layers of sediment easily scrapped and often crumbled easily. Crumble easily. That means it can break easily. It can crush easily. Often contains fossils which are fragments of animals or plants preserved within the rock. Fossils, that means parts of dead animals, plants, these all we can see into this rock. Only sedimentary rocks contain fossils. Now, this is the main difference between the igneous metamorphic rock, that only sedimentary rock has fossils. Fossils means some dead parts of the animals, plants, which are also found in this rock, that is sedimentary rock. So we only find fossils in sedimentary rocks. Now see the examples of sedimentary rock is limestone. So this is how the sedimentary rock looks like. Okay, now let's move toward our third type of rock, that is metamorphic rock. First we will see the meaning of what is metamorphic means. Meta and morph means a change in form. Change in the original form. Okay, meta and morph means change in form. Metamorphic rocks are made from sedimentary and igneous rock. Okay, these metamorphic rocks made from igneous rock and sedimentary rocks. This is the combination of both sedimentary and igneous. It forms from both sedimentary and igneous. These rocks are formed when heat and pressure are added to igneous or sedimentary rocks. Here, to form the metamorphic rocks, two things are very important. That is heat and pressure. Heat and pressure, these both are responsible to form metamorphic rock. And metamorphic rock is a combination of sedimentary and igneous rock. This usually happens when mountains are formed. When the mountains are formed, this heat and pressure, because of this heat and pressures, we usually see it happens with mountains also, when mountains are forms. Okay, in sedimentary rock only pressure is important, pressure is focused, and in metamorphic rocks heat and pressure both are important to form a metamorphic rock. Okay, now I'm giving you a simple example from our kitchen. This is a picture of omelette. Okay, when we have to make an omelette, we put different ingredients like egg. In egg we put onion, chili, then spices. We mix it and we put it on the stove, and then we cook it. Okay, the egg experiences heat and pressure. Okay, to form an omelette, the egg get heat and pressure both from the flames of the stove, which enables it to turns into an omelette. Okay, how the omelette is formed? Like that, the metamorphic rock is formed. It also experiences heat and pressure. So this example is an ideal example to understand what is an metamorphic rock. Okay, students, keep in mind metamorphic rock is a combination of sedimentary and igneous rock. Now let's see in detail. Metamorphic rock formation. Earth movements can push all types of rock deeper into the earth. Earth movement can push types of rock into the earth, below the earth, bottom of the earth. These rocks are then subjected to massive temperature and pressures, causing the crystalline structure and textures to change. As we all know, there is a lava under the crust of the earth, and because of that heat and pressure, it gets crystallized and crystalline structure and texture. Okay, now they do not become liquid but become molten. Okay, they do not become liquid means molten means it gets melt. This is how the metamorphic rock form, because of the heat and the pressure, because of the temperature. Massive temperature means a lot of temperature. It's beyond our imagination. Metamorphic rock identification. How to identify this metamorphic rock? It is usually hard rock, strong rocks, foliated bands of fused mineral, crystalline structure with fused edges. Movement of the Earth's lithospheric plates cause the heating and squeezing conditions that form metamorphic rock. Now see the examples of metamorphic rock. Slate. Slate is an example of metamorphic rock. Here we can see here the on for to build a roof. This rock is used. And this is the one more example of metamorphic rock. Now let's see all the three types of rock. Let's revise it. Let's revise all the three types of rock. That is, first one is igneous, second one is metamorphic, and the third one is sedimentary rock. Igneous rock is made up of, is made due to fire. The word igneous means fire, and it forms from the magma that cools and hardened. Volcano erupts and the lava spill out onto the earth. After some period of time, lava cools and hardens and it forms igneous rock. Okay, this is one example of rocks. Igneous rock. Igneous means fire. Magma cools down. Lava cools and hardens and it forms igneous rock. For this, I have given you an example of turning water into ice cubes. How water turns into ice cube after cooling down. This is how the igneous rock is formed. The second type of rock is the common example of igneous rock I have given granite and basalt. Then second one we have seen here, sedimentary rocks. The sediments means small pieces, particles of dirt, sand, mud and clay. These particles, these sediments pile on each other. This got layered like a sandwich. and it forms a rock because of the pressure. This is called sedimentary rock. Pressure is responsible for sedimentary to form sedimentary rocks. Example, simple example I have given you to understand it, that is sandwich. How the sandwich is layered, like that. This sedimentary sedimentary rock is also layered. Example is limestone. Then third one we have seen metamorphic rocks. Okay, metamorphic means change in the form, changes, transition. The metamorphic is made up is a combination of both the rocks, that is igneous rock and sedimentary rock. And due to heat and pressure it forms. Due to massive temperature of the below the crust of the earth, because of the massive temperature this metamorphic rock is formed. Heat and pressure both are important for this. I have given you example, that is an omelette. Slate is an example of metamorphic rock. Now students, I hope you all have understood this. There are three types of rock: igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic. These three rocks are the main type of rocks. Now we will have a quick evaluation or assignment of this lesson. Those who know the answer, you can answer it. Okay, so this is your first example. Which of the choices below is not one of the three types of rocks? Not one of the three types of rock. Okay, not. The first one is metamorphic, indigenous, sedimentary, and igneous.
Indigenous.
Very nice answer. Excellent. Indigenous is not an example. We have only three types of rock, that is metamorphic, sedimentary, and igneous rock. Next question. Which of the words below describe mud, sand, and tiny bits of rocks that cement together to form a type of rock? Okay. Stalactites, magmas, metamorphs, and sediments.
Sir, Miss first.
Okay, first I will tell you the meaning of this question. Okay. Which word describes mud, sand, tiny bits of rocks? Which word? Which rock has tiny bits of rocks, sand, mud, stalactites, magmas, metamorphs, or sediments? Which rock has this? This
Magmas.
mud, sand, and tiny bits of rock. Layers of the rocks. Which has mud, sand, and tiny bits of rocks? So which of these rock among these four?
Sediments.
Sediment.
Right answer, sediments. Sediments means only mud, sand and tiny bits of rocks. Okay, sediment का meaning ही होता है कि particles of mud, sand, clay, raw and bits of rocks. Next question. What type of rock can turn into a metamorphic rock? Okay, what type of rock can turn into metamorphic rock? Igneous only, sedimentary only, metamorphic only, or any type of rock? Only igneous means metamorphic, or sedimentary only sedimentary, or only metamorphic?
Many types of rock.
Yes, right answer. Any type of rock. Next question. Which type of rock would you expect to find by a volcano? Okay, which type of rock is formed by volcano? Igneous. Now see the spelling also. Ingenious, igneous, indigenous, or indigo. Which one is you just give me the number which second number, yes, is the right answer. What material is used to form igneous rocks? Okay, which material? Okay, magma, sand, gravel, or fossils? Magma, sand. Yes, right answer. Magma is the right answer. Okay, now see, in order for a metamorphic rock to form, dash is needed. Pressure, heat, heat and pressure, or weathering.
Heat.
In order to form a metamorphic rock, okay, it is found.
Heat and pressure. Third.
Yes, it needs heat and pressure. Massive temperature it needs. So heat and pressure is the right answer. I hope students, you all have understood these three types of rock. Have you or not? Have you all understood what is mean all
Yes,
these
teacher.
rocks? So can you just name me what are they?
Ingenious, metamorphic, and sedimentary.
Very good. These are the three types of the rocks. So today we have covered all our three types. So we shall stop over here only.